And we are live. Today we're talking about, are you sad that I took over your expired listing? I take over a lot of expired listings, and most agents, not a big deal, but some of you guys are really, really sad and you're heartbroken. I understand why. Because listings are hard to come by. I get it. So today I had a really nasty little email written to me, very passive aggressive, just kind of trying to rub in anything that this agent could rub in. Basically pissed off that we took over a listing that didn't get sold that they had for 6 months. So let's talk about this, guys. First of all, if one of you take over one of my listings, you can feel free to call any one of my expired listings, and you're never going to get a bullshit phone call from me telling you how sad I am or cussing you out like people do to me. Especially in the first few years of starting in real estate, I used to get a lot of those phone calls from the veteran agents who were pissed off that they had their $600,000-$700,000 listing taken over by me. And so what I'm saying is you guys, when the home comes off the market, it is open game. All right. You failed to sell the home. If I fail to sell a home, I need one of you guys to call them and get it listed and redeem the name of Real Estate Agents as being able to do the job. I never get pissed about it. For one, because I do it a lot and I get it. I take over agents' listings all the time. Like I said, most people are cool. Some of you get pissed. Some of you call me and like to swear at me. Not as much anymore, because I think most people at this point kind of have an idea of social media and they kind of seen the type of character I am. So it's not like an easy phone call to make to someone like me. If you're just going to talk some shit. But this agent decided to today in a very passive aggressive way. So guys, really, it's not helping you to be negative and to be upset when somebody takes an expired listing. And let me share this with you. I have shared more times about expired listings and how to go get them than probably anybody has ever shared about expired listings here in Reno. I literally have trained agents time and time again on how I get expired listings. Nobody listens, but when you get one taken from you, not everybody, but some of you just cry like a little bitch. And here's one small point. I just want to make this little point because I'd really like to see you guys in the industry stop doing this. On the exclusive right to sell form, it looks like it's line 29 and 31. A little part where you write in the number of days that after the listing is terminated, that they owe you a commission, and if the home sells to somebody you'd shown the property for and you have a certain number of days. Okay, a lot of you guys are telling the home sellers, and you're writing in something crazy like 90 days. A lot of you are telling them that they can't relist their home for that 90 days. In fact, that's one of the top number one objections that I get, that they're like, oh, well, yeah, we'd like to sell our home, but we can't because we're locked into this contract, even though we withdrew it for 90 days with this agent. And that is total bullshit that you guys are doing that. You are making people feel like they can't get their home sold and they're stuck to you even though their home is not listed for a certain amount of time, and it's fucking bullshit. So quit doing that crap. And if you don't know any better, that's one thing. But a lot of you do know better. So stop telling people that they're locked into a contract with you, because if most people don't read, and this is on them too, but most people don't read that none of those days that you write in mean shit if they list with another agent. So luckily it's there in writing for people to see, but they don't know that, and you guys are making people feel like they got to stick into a contract with you. And look, hey man, I drink the same water that I preach every single day. I walk the talk, whatever it is, talk the walk. And I'm not just spouting out my neck a bunch of bullshit. Let me tell you the truth. In those lines where I write zero. I write 0 days. I write, if you cancel this contract, you owe me a commission for 0 days after, even if it is somebody I showed the home to. Why? Because if they don't want to do business with me, They don't want to do business with me, and I'm not going to force somebody to be locked into a contract. Contracts are made to keep me in line, not the client. It's to make sure that I follow the rules, not them. So if I did a shitty job and I brought them a client and they don't want me to represent them on that sale after the contract is terminated, my contracts all say 0 days. How many times has it bit me in the ass? One time, and I wouldn't even say it was that big a deal. You know why? Because the home really didn't fucking sell while I had it listed. It just didn't. And somebody who had seen the property before came and put in an offer a week or so after it was withdrawn. And guess what? I missed out on a commission, but I ain't worried about it because I'll go get more listings. Why? Because I can teach you guys how to get expired homes as well. So if you want to know more about that, I will share it with you. I will do a class, but most of the time, none of you guys are interested in making those hard phone calls, and you're missing out. So if you have questions about it, we'll talk about it. And let me know. We just joined eXp Real Estate. Actually, we're back with eXp Real Estate. We were with them about a year ago. We had some problems, not with eXp, but with the Department of Real Estate. The Nevada Real Estate Division or whatever was pissed off. So we got that all straightened out, and we are back at eXp. If you guys have any questions about that company and what it can do for you guys, it may be the right move for you. It may not be the right move for you. And I'll tell you the truth as to whether or not it is, because I always tell the truth. You may not like what I have to say. You may not like me, but you will get the truth. So we'll see you guys tomorrow.